Hi, today I will focus on the price analysis of the Watergarden Condominium, but we're not going to conclude whether this is the best buy in the market because different buyer with different set of consideration may be suited to a different types of products basically. For example, some with a limiting consideration of relocating their family may be more suited to the EC, some maybe even BTO basically. Now let's begin. So in 5 minutes, I'll be covering how we derive the pricing estimation for Watergarden because the actual price will only be released on the launch day itself. Then we'll be comparing with the new condo in the market, the resale condo around the north area, and lastly, the price effect of being near a train station. Now, the launch price, right, is very much affected by the cost price. Now, we look at an example here. Chiffon by UOL in Clementi, the land cost, right, is 491 million. If you factor in all the other charges, we arrive at the break-even price or the cost price of 1,400 PSF. Now, on the launch day itself, you can see that the cheapest units start from 1,487. So, adding $100 to the break-even price is a reasonable estimation for the starting price of a particular development. Now here you're looking at the land parcel for Watergarden Condominium. You can see that the break-even price or the cost price, right, is about 1,224. So you can expect the starting price for the cheapest unit, right, to be from about 1,330 on the launch day itself. Now we also bring Provence into the picture. It is an EC in the Canberra area, slightly further away from the stations, launched recently in May this year. Now the price you can see is about $50 above the break-even price. Now the developer, right, they usually have the upper hand in the pricing strategy because they can actually gauge demand from the number of checks they actually receive during the pre-launch. So buyers who are interested during the pre-launch, they issue a check to the developer. Now in return, right, the buyer will get a queue number. So by the number of checks the developer receive, right, they already know the demand and they can adjust the price accordingly. Now, of course, during the launch day, if buyer think that, hey, my queue number is like too lousy, my units is all been sold, pricing is out of reach, then this check, right, will be returned to the buyer basically. Now, of course, for buyer to come in later, like after the launch day, means they come in and buy later, very likely the cheapest units or units that are on discount would already be snapped up by the buyer on the first day basically. Now let's look at the resale condo transacted in the north. Some of these units, right, are already going above 1,100 PSF, and these are older condo. For those that are familiar in the north, right, some are really far away from the station, and none of the units here, right, are close to the station like Watergarden at Canberra. Now let's look at the new project that are still selling today. These are developments, right? They are located in the outside core central region. So these are the average pricing. So you can see that 1,600, right, is the average price in the market today for new development. Now, so Watergarden, right, is likely to fall into the same price cap as Trajet Tampines. We cannot compare to say if that's the best buy. Because if the cardinal requirement is the north, then there wasn't any new project in the north for the past 5 years. There are none in the pipeline that are so near to the station. Now, for those that are looking beyond the north and at 1,006, right, you get more choice. With more choice, likely you can get a unit that you like or a better deal. But we also have to be careful here because for projects that are selling well, likely developer already raised price a few times. So pricing are relative. You do not want to enter into a project whereby your units, right, is the most expensive units basically. And we have also had to see what is the delta. How much more do you pay as compared to the buyer on the launch day? Because launch day is likely to be the cheapest. Now, what about condo they'll be launching next year or late this year? Now, this is the latest land sales concluded just a few days ago. UOL actually got it. Look at the break-even price, 1,822. So likely the Ang Mo Kio condo, right, for this one will hit 2,000 PSF. Now, this is another land sales concluded on the same day. This land sales is actually for EC. The break-even price, right, is 1059. Now, this is more expensive than Pearl Bonds, and the location is Tengah. Now, last, right, we look at North Park and Wisteria, both above the mall. But North Park is like just opposite Yishun MRT stations. Now, you can walk to the station through the underground tunnel or just cross the routes. Now, being near the station means that you pay more. But you look at the number of transaction year later, the boxes are the average price of the transacted units. So the mall owner here, they actually earn the difference basically. There are more transactions happening between 1005 to 1006. Whereas for Wisteria condo, the price did went up, but then the number of transactions much lesser. So less owner make a profit. I mean, the price generally still go up, but less owner actually make a profits. Right, I hope that this session is beneficial for you and I didn't waste your time today. Now, of course, if you want to explore your options further, you can look for me. Now, I'll be honored to do so, and rest assured, I will not be pushing any particular products to you. Thank you.